Mini Lemon Squad, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be teaching you how to make a GFX in Blender 2.79 with an HDR. So first you're going to start out in the base plate in Roblox Studio, and you want to have the load character plugin. I already have it, but I'll just teach you how to do it anyway. So you go to models, and then you scroll down to plugins. Also, this is a voice narration, so I might be a little bit behind. But so you go into the load character one, install it. Should be the first one you see. And then you go to plugins, press that one, and load in your username or whoever you want to make a GFX for or something. And spawn at origin. Make sure there's an X there. And spawn R6, because if you spawn R15, your clothes will be all weird. So now I want to export my character into my files. I'm going to go back to models, and so you right click on your character's name and go down to export selection and export it to any of your files, like whatever you want to name it. So I'm just going to name it me. Then usually people just leave it like that, but I like to select all the accessories and stuff, and do the same thing. And how you do that is you hold control while selecting everything. And so now I will meet you in Blender with the woman rig loaded in. Okay, so I've got the woman rig, and the first thing you want to do is delete the head, eyes, teeth, and mouth. So in order to do that, you have to right click, press X on your keyboard, and delete. And I'm just going to keep doing that with the eyes. Let's delete the right eye, the left eye, and then the mouth and the teeth. So now that I've done that, you might think, wait, but Lemon, there's no texture. Yes, that is because we have to load it in. And how you do that is you go to the corner. Yeah, you go to the corner. It should show a little plus button, and you drag it down. So now there are two screens instead of just one. And then you go to this little corner thing and press node editor, and there's nothing on the node, right? And we need to add stuff on the node. And in order to do that, you want to select everything, like your torso, your legs, your arms, your hands. And yeah, so I'm just gonna try to select those. Okay, now there's something in the node, and you want to go to the bottom image texture, since there are two and you want to go to the bottom. And you see that little file thing? You want to click on that and load in the body that you exported. So I'm going to just load it in. And now I have clothes. So now we are going to load in the head, since I don't have a head and I don't want that. File in the corner. If I'm ever going to go, okay, there. And then press import, or hover your mouse over import. And then click on wavefront OBJ and load in the head that you exported. And the accessories. Just gonna load in my head. And usually it spawns like backwards or somewhere. And in order to move it, there's like a little rainbow type of symbol kinda at the bottom, and I just move it to how I want it to face. So I'm just gonna make it look a little bit to the right, because I want it like that. And then, actually, okay, I'm gonna move it a little bit more, or not. So you can move it down, up, whatever you want. And then, okay, now I'm moving it right. Now you want to pose it, and this is the fun part. So in order to pose it, you want to select the little circly things around your body, and then go down and press pose mode. And then it should show like little like a bunch of colors. And in order to move everything, you want to right click on the circles or anything, the stuff that you want to move. And so now I will just pose my character. Okay, so I finished posing my character, and now I want to add the camera and the lighting and everything. And if you want to do what I'm doing right now, just moving around, you hold down Shift and F. So first of all, you want to go to the little camera in the, on the right, and you can make it the resolution all 1000. So I'm going to do that, and it makes it like a little square. But usually if you don't change it, it would be a rectangle. Now you go to the little photos next to the camera and turn on denoising and make sure it has a little check mark. And then you want to go to the globe and press ambient occlusion. And we will use the use node things for the HDRI later. But for now, I'm just going to add the camera, and you want to go back to object mode to add stuff. So you press add camera. So the camera's over there, and how you view it is you go to view camera and you do the Shift F thing again to, move it to wherever you want. So I'm just gonna move it to the right, not too far. Make sure the bow gets in the shot, obviously. And you can, if you want to go back for the normal thing, press view camera again. And now you can add extra lighting in the add sun or light thing, but I'm not going to do that. And so now I will meet you guys in the HDR website thing, which I will link in the description as well. Okay, so I'm in the website. It should have some photos there. As you can see, it's called HDRI-haven.com. I'm just gonna pick a random one, so I'm going to pick this one. So you click on the thing, right click on the picture, and then save as. You can save it as anything. I don't really care what you name it. So you're just gonna save it, and it'll have the little downloading thing. Whatever you have, it's just something that shows it's downloading. Now you want to go back to Blender and go to the world and press use nodes, and next to the right of the blank place, you're gonna press environment texture, the little file thing, the open file thing, and load in your HDR. So I did the abandoned house or something, I'm not sure. Just finding it. So once you do that, click on it and open. So now, you can't see it obviously, but you want to go to the rendered mode down there, not material, rendered, yes. And so now you can see it, to see like how it will look like when it's rendered and whatever. So now I'm gonna go back to material, and I'm going to render the GFX. But since it always crashes when I render it in 2.79, I'm going to press file in the corner, like how I imported head, and save. And I'm just gonna open up Blender 2.83. So we got that. And I'm gonna open it. So press file, open, pick the file that I want on the other screen. And so now I can render it. Up in the corner, press render, image. So, okay. Now I'm just gonna do a little time lapse of me rendering the image. Okay, so now it's finished rendering, and it usually takes longer than this, but if you're using a room model, it usually takes longer. But if you want to save it, you are going to press image in the top left corner, like I'm going to do soon. Yeah, I'm showing that it only took 4 minutes. Okay, yeah, image, then save as. So I just saved it. So I just saved it as video GFX. It'll automatically be a PNG, but that really is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if my instructions were unclear. Try your best to follow along. I'll try to zoom in on stuff as much as I can. But for now, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps as well, and I will see you next week. Bye!
Sweat I was in a nightmare, searching in the dark, but I couldn't find you. There were footsteps coming down the hallway, but when I turned around, it wasn't you. I was looking at myself, I couldn't see my face, but deep down